Who and what are you focused on in that first meeting with prospective clients? Is it the right person or the right topic to help you get that person what they need to confidently make the next step in your process? This is the next installment of the series, The 3 Reasons You're Not Converting Like You Should. In the last episode, I explained that the first reason is a misuse of time during that conversation. The second reason is a misfocus on the who and the what of that conversation. Because too often the focus is on what is it that we need out of this? What do we need to do to qualify them? What do we need to do to be efficient? What do we need to do to stay on our process? And it misses the focus that matters, and that's them. That is that person or those people. That is the we, the collective we. And the I doesn't matter as much. So if you think about how have I structured that first conversation and who is it focused on? If it's focused on getting out your story, sharing your credentials, figuring out a way that you feel good that you've given value, which often comes when we're not confident, actually more so than when we are, that is possibly not what they need. What people need in that first interaction is the hope that they are talking with somebody who's going to care and who can help them. And we have to say so much less than we think to help them get to that point. You see, what they need to know is, are you focused on them? Did they get to be heard? Are they valuable? And that makes everything else that comes forward easier. So while we might want to be collecting a checklist of data and details, what we need to get is to them getting to the impact of the situation that they're in and where they want to go. And that means changing that focus of the conversation to not only what is it that we need out of it, but what do they need out of this exchange? And when you do that, everything that follows will be easier. So how do you do this? First thing, get to a shared objective early in the conversation. Even if that shared objective is explained like, what we'll do together today is explore your situation and whether it aligns with my expertise. And if I'm confident that we can work together, we'll schedule the next conversation where we will blank. Or what will happen next is you'll provide your documents and account information, which then in the next conversation will do blank. So we can use the we in setting that objective and ensuring that they understand what this is about. And we don't have to give them our story early on. In fact, Brian, an advisor that I'm working with right now, said that he realized people don't care about his credentials. What they care about is that he's paying attention to them, can ask intelligent questions, and can be confident in his commitment to helping them to whatever needs to come after this. And that's enough for them to be committed to invest more of their time and effort in the next stage or next step in your sales process. So put the focus on them and also on what's in it for them. Anything that you can talk about should be connected to them specifically, meaning that you have to learn about them to be able to make that connection. So do they care about what university you went to? Maybe if they went there as well, but you won't know unless you've done your research and asked the appropriate questions during that conversation and earned the right for you to give them the information that is going to be helpful and relevant to them. So put the focus on them and what's in it for them, and you'll watch your conversion increase. Stay tuned because the last episode in this short series is going to explain the reason number 3 that you're not converting like you should.